She's your queen to be.
Let's talk the Discord again. I told you guys last video that I'd be adding things periodically. We have another bot in here, and I want to explain it to you guys so that you guys are able to use it correctly and make money off of it. All right, so the bot that we're going to be talking about today is called the Option Flow. In this channel also is going to be Crypto Flow. So realistically, I'm thinking I'm going to change the name to AI Flow. I actually am. I'm going to change the name to AI Flow so that everybody is on the same page and knows that it's not just for options. It could be used for crypto as well. All right, so we'll just go up to the top and start there. So for the crypto alerts, you're going to see what big money is doing. And ultimately, this gives you just an edge on your trading. So for the last 4 hours, BTC has been in the neutral zone. It has had 40 million in buying and 20 million in selling. Okay, so that's what that's going to mean. Then if you go down to this one, which is SOL, this is bullish. So, I mean, you could put it up on the chart and you could check to see if it was bullish and play it. And how it's red is, this is 347K being bought and 132K being sold. So the bought is always going to be on top and the sold is always going to be on the bottom for every coin that is alerted in here. It's going to give you a grade of bullish, bearish, or neutral. Okay, so that is the crypto alerts, and obviously they're all stacked together, so you're going to see a bunch of them, which allows you to be able to pull up the chart and trade it correctly. Okay, next, options. You're going to see how much money has been put into a specific option. Large call sweeps. As I stated, this is all institutional driven, and we need to be on the same side as the institutions in a nutshell. We should not be betting against them because the bottom line is they will always win. Period, case closed. So right before market closed, they bought a bunch of NVIDIA calls, strikes for 500. But they're expiring in, what is that, September 9/15. But they put 253K on this option. So even if you couldn't get this exact option, you could go a little bit closer to it and buy it at the $500 strike and still make that money on the run up. So that's the cool thing about knowing what big money is doing, is because you don't necessarily need to get that same exact strike. You just need to be going in the right direction and you're making the money on the run up or the run down, because you're going to get both. Okay, so you're going to have some large call sweeps in there and you're going to have some golden sweeps. Golden sweeps is just more money. There's $1 million for the premium. So somebody paid $1 million for NVIDIA 460 811 expirations calls, because it's calls. Okay, so we already know with just these two coming through that NVIDIA should be going up at least to these marks. So that's how you would play them. You're getting the flow, you're kind of knowing the stock, you're knowing the strike prices now and the expirations, and you could kind of play to your affordability on those expirations for yourself for an option and still be able to get a good return on them. Okay, it's going to be the same thing for puts. You're going to have some large orders in and you're going to have some golden sweeps in there. This one is FSLR. The strike is 135s and they're for next year, and $2 million went in on this option. So I would say that, they're not playing with a couple grand or, a couple $100. They're playing with millions of dollars. So, I mean, if I had to pick which side I would want to be on, I'd want to be on the side where the $1 million is. So, people always ask me, how am I finding plays? And, how am I knowing that the stock is going to go the way I want it? Well, this is how I know. I follow big money. I'm following the money, and as long as the chart makes sense with what the money is saying, I'm going with that play. It's that simple. Obviously I need to know how to read a chart, but I don't need to know anything else but reading a chart. So I'm going to read the chart. I'm going to get this from an AI bot, and I'm going to determine if this is going to be a good play for me or is it going to be a bad play for me, or if the play is not even ready yet. Something that I'm going to keep my eyes on, because that could be it too. It'd be just one of those things where you just put it onto your watch list. It doesn't matter. It's still something that's going to be in play. And this is something that is very accurate. This flow is literally what it is. It's flow. So this money is going in and out of the market all day long. It doesn't lie. So if you got caught into a trade and the trade just skyrocketed and you were playing puts, this is why. Because the big money was betting against you. And if it was the other way around, if you got into something and it shot up and you're in puts, this is why. Because the big money is going to always win. So now you guys have that in the Discord. So now you have 2 AI bots that are literally feeding you what we see in the option flow, and just helping you overall make good decisions on your money investments. So this bot is ready. This bot does get the stamp of approval, so it is in here ready for Monday's trading. Happy trading, my option players, and crypto, because crypto is in here as well. So, I would just say play safe, always check your charts. Just because flow comes out does not mean you need to rush and jump into it because big money is it. You need to make sure it all makes sense. Charting first, then check the flow. And then if it all makes sense, then you take the trade. If it doesn't make sense to you, or you don't see what the asset is doing makes sense for what the call was, you don't take it, or even the put. You don't take it. Okay. So stamp of approval, very, very quick video, because this is very simple. It's just money being dumped in, and it's going to alert you how much money has been dumped in, and the strike price and the ticker. Okay. So for now, stay green with Queen. If you are not part of the Discord, please come over to the Discord. Tomorrow is our last day that you can be a $10 subscriber. Otherwise, you will be 30. I would like to thank my people that came at $10. I would like to thank you guys for trusting myself, Bitcoin Queen, Blockchain Babe, Mr. Take Profits, to take our alerts and to basically trust us, So, I thank you guys for that. And because of that, you guys are grandfathered in at that $10 mark. So, congratulations for you, and thank you also. And like I said, it's one more day for people. So I would jump on, but I mean, if you don't, it's fine. You'll be able to see our checkmates in the group and in the Discord. So once again, if you're not part of like, share, and subscribe the YouTube, please. That's free 99. It doesn't cost anything to like, share, subscribe. All it does is ultimately it helps the Discord, it helps us get out there. It just helps everything overall, and it's free. So that's it. That's my time, and this video was very quick because this bot is very simple. All right, have a good one, guys. See you guys soon.